Welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to show you how to become a pro in Nights Nights. I will share like some 20 tips with you to make you a pro in the Nights in the forest. So let's dive in the video. Alright, right now we are inside the game. So let me share the tip number 1. That is that always make sure to create a map first and then fire. If you're in the team, then your teammates will do the fire by itself. But if you are solo, just make sure to make the map first. In my opinion, by making the map first, you can just clear one thought from your mind, which is that you also have to create a map before leveling up the fire. Okay, like for example, if I don't create a map at first and do the fire, I will also have anxiety that I should also create a map. But if I get it at the first, then I can use all the wood as a fuel, so I don't have like any type of anxiety thought that I should have to create a map too. Alright. Now I can easily light up the fire like this once I created the map. So this was the tip number 1. In my opinion, it's a very solid tip and also a very solid start. And I always do it before lighting up the fire. Tip 2 is that always use a coal or some piles of wood. Well, if when you start a game, there's always a 20% chance that there's a coal or some pile of wood which you can use to light up your fire. Like from the coal, as you can see, I can give insane amount of fuel to my fire, which is like around 81 on level 2, but on level 1 it's like 98 or 99. But if there are pile of words, that's already an insane thing because you can literally do the level 2 in just one click. So I will search around like for a call or a pile of words. As there's a 20% chance that there's someone at each game. There can be a call or a pile of wood. Number 3. Always hunt for the pals or the bunny feet before the pet trader arrives, because there's always slightly more chance to get the pals or bunny feet before the pet trader arrives or the day to come. Like I got it on the first try, the bunny feet, before the day 2. So this was the tip number 3. Tip number 4 is that always search in the gift boxes. Like in the Christmas event, there are many gift boxes. If you open them, they give you some rewards. Like I got the cake from this one. If you find any gift box, always try to open it, because they can give you some insane loads or something like that. That I like got a bandage, and in first I got the cake. Also, they can sometimes give you some ammo or something, some fuel like coal or fuel canisters. So this was tip number 5. Tip number 6 is that not looting the houses like this. Inside these houses you can get insane loot like some type of blueprints or sometimes scrap or coal, which can also have to light up your fire much quicker. Also, always make sure to loot the factories. Inside them you can get many gifts which can give you insane rewards and also insane amount of scrap metals. Also, the tip number 7 is that when you are finding the loot inside the gift boxes, always make sure that you also get the things according to your class. Like for example, in the assassin class, whenever you open the gift box, the 5% or 10% chance on level 3 of getting kunai also applies on the gift boxes. Right now I have level 2 on the assassin class, means there's a 5% chance that I can get even the kunais even in the gift box. Even though it's only counts in the test, but still in the Christmas update, I don't know, but it still counts in the gift, and many times I got in the gift boxes. So if there's any chance of getting any item in your class, always make sure that they will also apply in this. Okay. So now the tip number 8 is that not always trading with a pet trader. Pet trader can give you many things in the trade of the pets, like for example some good sack, good egg, strong eggs, giant sack, something like that. So always when you get a pet, always make sure to trade with a pet trader. I know many of you always do it, and it's like most the common thing, but still, it will count as a tip because many people simply never do it. And it's also the most effective way to get many valuable items because inside the game there are just a chance of them to getting in the chests and something like that. So it's also recommended to do that. Now the tip number 9 is that loot always these type of houses as they get some kind of insane loot, and also you can find some chairs inside them like this. But here's the catch. Many people do the mistake that they always burn dark chairs, but you should not do that. Because as each chair gives a 5 wood in the crafting bench, so there can be an insane amount of wood you can get from the chest, and house there's an average chance of getting 3 to 5 chairs. So it's recommended to always use the chairs as for the crafting table, not for the fuel. For the fuel, you can use the things like the coal or fuel canisters or oil barrels. So this point is also proof that you should always use the chairs for your crafting bench. Like this watch. I got like 20 wood with this 4 chairs. Why I could have to mine or chop the 20 trees to get that much, which would be very time taking. So yeah, for the earliest stage, the chairs can be a very most effective way to get food. So just use them for the crafting table, not burn them in the fire. Now the tip number 11 is on the combat-based system in the 1909. So like for example, many people always get hit by the walls and other like things when they fight wrongly. Like for example, I'm hitting like this. Watch, I'm getting the damage too, right? So this was a wrong way to hit it. But if I use this method, I would never even get a single kind of damage. Like for example, when the wolves or alpha wolves are coming towards you, always slowly walk behind or something walk like you can understand. So from that, they can't hit you, but you can hit them. And always use weapons like spear, katana, or sometimes the infinite sword, as they gives you a little amount of much more range, and also they can give insane amount of damage, which can help. And I will mostly recommend you to use katana if you guys can afford the assassin class, as it has the way more range than the spear and also way more faster swinging rate compared to other weapons in the game. Tip number 12 is that always make sure to save the kids at the very start of the game. Because by risking the kids, easily you can make the days pass by using the multipliers which you can get from saving the kids. There are total 4 kids means you can get the 4 multiplier, means the days will be multiplied 4 times when once you survive each day. Like if there's a day 1 and I save all the kids, it will automatically surpass to the 5 because 1 plus 4 equals 5. Like that. But by creating some beds, you can also boost it to the maximum at the 9 multiplier, which is insane. Also, just make sure to rescue the kids earlier in the game. Like the kids like Dino Kid or Kicking Kid in the very early. In my case, I always hit the Dino Kid at the first day or at the start of the second day. Also, there's a chip that there's no something like compulsory to save first kid before rescuing the second kid. Like for example, if you're trying to rescue the Kicking Kid but you find the squid kid, you can no doubt you can easily save it. There's nothing like you have to like compulsorily save the second kid before moving to the third kid. You can easily save the third kid before the second kid. And same with the Koala kid and the Dino kid. So yeah, there's nothing like any affection to the game that if you save another kid before the first one. Now the next tip is that always using the cutlass jam in the correct way. Like for example, if there is a lava biome in your game, then if you want to win the cutlass king, then just save like 4 cutlass jams for that. But if you wanna upgrade the crafting bench and create advanced level of materials and things, then always make sure to put them in the crafting table. I know that at the first, like in the level 1, 2 or 3, you might think that what's even the advantage of having the cutlass gems inside your crafting bench. But trust me, after level 4 and level 5, it's literally the compulsory. Like each thing will cost a cutlass gem, and if you don't wanna save the gem of the forest, then you can't upgrade to the level 5 because at level 5 it becomes a compulsory for everything. So yeah, for level 4 always remember to have the cutlass gem. Even crafting it you need cutlass gem, and for the level 5 the gem of the forest is compulsory for everything, like for the respawn capsule, for the night skipper and something like that. Alright. After that, the next step is that I always save the Christmas lights. Like there are many mobs in the new Christmas update. We host someone with the Christmas lights on top of their heads, like for example on the walls or on the alphabets, like that. Once you kill them, they will drop something like named as Christmas lights. Always save them in your inventory and ignite them, as you can create a new season for yourself. Like if you are for and hungry months, you can use that. And even you also don't need fire for like surviving the event. If you make that base, that's literally a free area to camp and AFK from. So it's recommended to always use that. Also, there's another tip that always use the ice skating boots because there are many areas where there's the ice that makes you slip. Like if you step on them, you will always slip and fall, which is pretty annoying. Like this, as you can see, I have no boots, so I will slip, which can be very annoying if there are wolves, animals, or even at the worst case, deer is chasing you and you fall. You can easily die there, and if it's a solo run, then game over. It's later game over. If you don't have Robux, you can't revive yourself back. So yeah, always make sure to crafted boots so you can easily slide on this type of ice to protect yourself. Now the next tip is about the classes. I know you guys weren't expecting this tip, but yeah, classes can also make huge gap in your game progress. Like there were many classes, like they are divided in the star rating, like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, being the best is the 5 star and the worst is the 1 star. So the ratings are, in my opinion, that's according to the gears and something like the skills. Alright, something like that. If you like a class which is 4 stars and there's also a class which is 5 stars, are not always is the thing like the 5 star one is better. No. Like for example, if there is an alien class which is 3 star and there is poison master which is 4 star, I know 99 of point of 9% people will choose the alien class, and here's the reason why even everyone recommends this class. This class is just built for those who are new to the game. This class is cheaper. Also, this class gives you a gun named as Ray Gun, which is the fastest gun, and also it has infinite ammo, and it takes 11 seconds to charge. Alright, which is very effective to farm the things like the structures like the cutlass strongholds and something like that, and for the early game progress. On the other hand, the poison master cements you with the blow pipe, which is like very slow when it takes a charge, and it's a little 4 class, and it's still worse than the 3 star alien class. This was an example which proves that not every class with the star rating is heavier is better. Like the engineer center, that's literally a 6 star class and it offers very horrible things compared to the 5 star classes like cyborg, assassin, necromancer, and big game hunter. So yeah, always make sure to pick the class according to your playstyle. Like for example, in my case, I love speedrunning and share quick and rescue for the kills. So I always go with the assassin, as it gives you 120 kunai, a katana which is the fastest swinging rate in the game, and also the fastest class in the game is assassin. So for that, I always choose the assassin. But if you guys want longer day survival and a chill session and AFK farming, then cyborg is for you guys. But if you guys wanna make your own mouse and nerves, then big game hunter is for you guys, because it can consume the pelts to give you the extra advantages in the game, like for the HP, speed, and something like that. But if you guys wanna create an army of cutlass, then necromancer is guys for you, because it can create many distractions from the cutlass, which can also in the escape. Like for example, if the bears are chasing me, I have the cutlass army. They can distract them even if they can't beat them, and giving me enough chance to escape quickly if I even fail to fall in the traps. So yeah, each classes according to your playstyle. You guys can choose whatever you guys want. So these are some examples. Like if you guys love speedrunning like me, then always go for assassin. If you guys love tilt session and longer day survival and also a low skill class, cyber is for you guys. If you guys want a custom buff and nerf class, then big game hunter is for you guys. If you guys want to create distraction and army, necromancer is for you guys. So each class is based on their own buffs and nerfs. Also, if you guys want assassin classes, make sure that it like demands very high scales, like you get minus 15% HP. But instead of that, you get 120 shurikens, 1 katana, and also 10% faster sprint rate. This is the fastest class in that game. But with the disadvantage of getting minus 15% HP means instead of having 100, you have only 85. Means you will receive more damage and only appear can 2 shots if you guys have no armor like Thorn Body or Alien Armor. On the other hand, Cyborg is a like beginner friendly class, also requires low skills because it's massive with a laser cannon which has an infinite charge and insane damage and also an insane armor. I think there's an alien armor which can help you guys a lot. And also Cyborg increases the chance of survival by giving you an great armor and a great gun with it, which is a laser cannon. That's why many people love cyborgs because they wanna survive without having the high skills and also high chance of survivability. So based on that, I would guys recommend you Assassin or Cyborg in all the 5 classes. Assassin for the speedrunners and Cyborg for the high day survival and for a chill session like players. But if you guys have a team of the classes like Assassin, Cyborg, Necromancer, Big Game Hunter or Chef class with it, you guys are in luck because you guys got an insane amount of players with insane classes and also an insane team. Like the Assassin would be speedrun and save the kills, Cyborg would do the strongholds, Big Game Hunter would create his buffs to help you guys, and Necromancer can create destruction and army to help you guys. And Cook can easily play as a support character to make and keep the food for you guys so you guys don't die from the starvation. So each class is better in this own way. So if you guys love a class which is like a 4-star or 3-star class but you guys think that 5-star is better, not each time the higher class is better. Sometimes even a lower grade classes are better than the 5-star. And also I already told you guys that on your playstyle it always depends. Now the next tip is that always wasting of materials. Like for example, if you are an assassin class member, so wasting of shurikens like this is not good. The reason is simple that unlike the classes like alien or cyborg, the shurikens are limited. Like you only get 120 if you waste them like this. It's not good. Because there's only 5% chance in level 1 and 10% chance in level 3 to get them from the chests and from the gift box from the Christmas event. That's not good at all because they are really a low chance. It's not like a 30 to 50% chance, which is still considered decent, or something 60 to 70, which is higher. Unlike Cyborg, which has infinite charge in its laser cannon, wasting the shurikens can cause serious trouble in your mid game or in the especially in the late game where cut is rate and the events like the blizzard or sometimes the thunder happens each day and even the deer gets hungry every time. So yeah, stop wasting the things like this, especially on the bigger animals like the rabbit or the wolves, because you can literally kill them with the help of tricks by using a melee weapon like this. So yeah, avoid wasting your shurikens. You can use them on the difficult enemies like the alpha balls or in the bears. Like they run faster, also they have more effective range like this, so you can easily kill them with the help of shurikens. And if you are a pro player, then even you don't need shurikens on the alpha, only for the BS you can use them. Also always look in the graves like this because there is a great chance of getting coal which can also help to boost your campfire. Also in the logs like this. So this was another tip. Well, now as I clear the classes system, the early game stages and many things like that to help you guys survive longer. So if you guys think that these all tips are helpful, make sure to like and subscribe in the channel. I would be very happy if you guys can do it for me right now. So let's see how much can you do in 3, 2 and 1. Those who already did it, it's pretty good for them. And also thank you guys for showing much more support to me. I never expected that you guys could show this level support for me. I never thought you guys can easily show the thousands of support to me, even though I'm just a new creator in the YouTube. And gaming is the most hard of niche. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. So now moving to our topic, I was telling you guys that always make sure to not waste your materials, especially like the ammos or the shurikens in the assassin class. Also, another tip I have to share that don't waste your ammos, like on the weaker mobs like the wolves or sometimes the like rabbits, because the ammos are pretty rare in this early stage of the game. You can get the like revolver ammos easily, but still in the late game the resources get rare and especially in the deep in the forest you can find. And also if you guys are playing with many players, the chance of difficulty increases. Like for example, the level 1 means one player is lower difficulty and more resources, and the level 2 itself is mid, on level 3 it's higher, and on level 4 it's extreme, and level 5 it's insane. Like on the if there are 5 players, it will be more health and more support, but at the cost of having low resources in your game, and also enemies would have much more health and it will be harder to kill. Also, the enemies like BS will have more speed and more damage. You guys can easily notice it in the first 5 players team, and that's why there's a badge called teamwork on the 5 players, because it's really difficult to face that. Hope you guys are understanding my tips. So now let's move on and our last tip, which is that always wasting the resources and something like that. So don't do that. Like if you got scraps or wood in crafting bench, don't waste it on crafting the useless things. Always make sure the things that you craft are usable for yourself and for the team if you play in the team. Like if you play solo, I would definitely recommend you guys to upgrade your crafting bench quickly. Also, make sure to craft the things like long poles for the protection. Just one wood storage, I know you guys hate it when the new missile will craft it and fill the base with it. But it's really important, just fun. To like say some wood if for the early stage when the blizzard and the ruin happens, because it can easily with logs. But if it's mid game or the late game, then don't craft it. And if you guys really wanna craft it, then just make sure to craft it for like saving some wood or something like that. And create a shelf if you guys wanna flex something like a tactical shotgun or something like that. I know guys, you will not do that, as the things like tactical shotgun and shurikens are insanely rare, so you guys will always have to win inventory. But if you guys get the things like 2 times, like for example, you guys can get 2 rubies and both have tactical shotgun or real shield. You guys can place one in the shelf to flex it, as it will also look cooler if you guys are making an insane base and something like that. Also, when you place the vlog which is like a wait, the campfire, if they even dry, if they are even on top of the campfire, they will not put on. Like for example, as you can see, they are just dried and they are literally in front of the campfire, but they are not like firing. Like if I do it manually, then it works. So yeah, if your like blocks dries but they are not going in, it's the game glitch, not your Wi-Fi or something like that. Has problems. Also, make sure to always follow the campfire range. Like it always like this. Don't even place it like this if it's not level 5 or level 6 fire. And if you guys are mainly focusing on one goal like leveling the fire or upgrading the crafting table, always follow it. But if you guys find something rare in mid, don't ignore it. Many people recommend that ignore it, but I will not. The reason, like if you find a ruby chest in mid, I know you guys will not even ignore it. But if you guys find something like rare, like a rifle which you guys don't have, or something like that, or sometimes shurikens if you guys have SS class images, don't ignore that, or they are insanely rare and deep in the forest as they can be findable. If you guys find them early, you are lucky, so don't ignore them. Also, don't ignore the chests like the IS or the legendary chests, as they also drop some insane loots. So yeah, it's always recommended. Also, when the cutlass raid happens, always make sure to kill the like crossbow cutlass at first, as they are the most annoying creatures. As if you are fighting the other cutlass and suddenly they gang up like this, I died instantly. So yeah, always make sure to kill that with the help of range weapons or something like that before they team up on you. If you team up on you, you will die like this, as I did. And obviously make sure to use the bandages. For just showing you guys, I died. Well, rest in peace to my this one. See ya guys in the next video. Goodbye guys. And also make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.